This is the Pin Power Podcast with your host, Kara Chase. Every week, Kara teaches you about Pinterest marketing, online entrepreneurship, and productivity. How-tos and insider tips to build a strong foundation for marketing your business. You can read more about each episode over on the blog at karachase.com. Now, let's dive in.
Hey, thanks so much for listening in today. If you haven't already, click subscribe to listen to the Pin Power Podcast wherever you tune into your favorite podcasts. Want to get started learning to use Pinterest for your business? Go to karachase.com/learn and get started for free. Today, we're going to be talking about something really relevant and timely. It is the end of March 2020, and most of us are sequestered at home riding out the coronavirus. We're going to be talking about an entrepreneurial mindset and being proactive versus reactive. Being an entrepreneur is far more of a mindset game than you probably ever imagined. The ups and downs of success, running your own small business, and staying positive can be a challenge. How do you stay proactive as you navigate your day? You don't have to let your day run you. You have to be the CEO and run your business according to your life and your priorities. It's all about focus and mindfulness, plus being willing to try new systems and ways of being productive. Right now, it's really easy to be reactive with everything going on in the world, and small businesses are having to adjust like nothing else I have seen before. The little ways you can be proactive and less reactive are going to make a big difference in how you feel, your mindset, and even your business. For most of my adult life, I have been in a position that was far more reactive-based than proactive. I started my career in law enforcement at 21 years old, an industry that by nature reacts to the situation presented. A crime was committed, I was called, I assessed and responded to the situation, interviewed subjects and witnesses, took people to jail, and filed reports about the evidence of what had already happened. On the occasions that a proactive investigation was developed, it was still based in knowledge and information that had already transpired, with the aim of catching criminals during future unlawful acts. Fast forward to 2011, and I began to volunteer for the band Megadeth as a Facebook moderator. While I was eventually able to be creatively proactive with contests, campaign ideas, and the overall social media strategy, way too much of my time was spent deleting spam and belligerent comments and reacting to the never-ending flood of hateful interweb trolls. Now, as a small business owner working from home, I create my workflow and services for clients in a way that I choose. While my business allows me to be very proactive in creating what I am offering for sale, if I'm not careful, I can easily slip into the daily minutia of reacting to how the day unfolds. Maintaining my productive creativity while getting administrative tasks done requires a level of mindfulness, tools, and accountability. So here are the ways in which most small business owners, including myself, can spiral into reactive mode. Checking email first thing in the morning. Raise your hand if you do that. Responding to emails immediately. Having audible or obvious phone notifications. This one has been a big thing for me, and making changes to where I don't get notifications or pings on my phone has made a huge difference in my focus. Also, checking your phone every 5 minutes to see if you have notifications. Checking social media platforms constantly. Not taking restorative breaks during the day. Taking phone calls that are not scheduled. Not knowing what the day's priorities are. Having distractions such as music or TV during mental tasks. Responding to last-minute client requests. Okay, so does the above list hit home for you? If I really sat here and thought about it, I could probably come up with several more examples, but I think you get the picture. To sum up, you are reactive if you are led through your day without purpose or mindfulness in your work. You're simply getting through it. Since I'm never going to give you a problem without a solution, here's a list of ways in which I am proactive with my day and my business. Some of these aren't possible right now with the current situation in the world and, the kids being home and having to adjust our workday. But again, any little thing that you can do to be more proactive with how you're running your business and able to focus is going to make a big difference right now. So first, I start with writing out my top 3 priorities for the day. I also theme my days. So Monday is for marketing, Tuesday is for client work, Wednesday is for content creation or blogging, etc., etc. I only check email first thing to see if there are any immediate client needs. It's a rare occasion that a client request can't wait. And all the other emails, they wait. I take regular breaks where I stand up and get my blood moving and I stretch. I take a 20-minute nap almost every day, and I'm not going to apologize for that. I eat lunch away from my computer. I have scheduled times that I respond to emails. I have scheduled days that I meet with current and prospective clients. With rare exception, I do not take phone calls from clients unless they are scheduled. And I regularly take the time to read and educate myself for pleasure and for work. Are you seeing a pattern here? Priorities, schedules, and checklists. This might seem super constrictive and neurotic to you, but let me explain a little further. I do not time block my calendar, as in every day at 9 a.m. I check email. I find that to be too much, and life inevitably gets in the way. A system that is doomed to fall off the tracks will make you give it up entirely, knocking you back to square one. Instead, I theme my days to allow for both flexibility and structure. For example, Mondays are for marketing my content, Tuesdays client work, etc., like I already outlined. I make a list of all the big umbrella tasks or buckets and plug those into my work days. When I sit down to plan my week and do admin tasks, I look at my list of to-dos and plug them into whichever day that category falls under. The more I fine-tune and reevaluate my systems, the better they work. Life changes constantly, so making sure your system still fits your evolving business needs is essential. While I'm pretty good at not letting my day run me, I'm still working on how to best align my business with my values and goals. A huge part of this has been realizing that my previous services and clients were not the best fit. Way back in 2017, I spent more than a year pivoting my business to focus solely on Pinterest marketing and management. Why? Not only have these services shown the best ROI for my clients, but they have been the best ROI for me and my lifestyle. It's always a good time to assess what's working and what's not in your business. You can schedule a business review monthly, quarterly, yearly, whatever makes sense to you. Right now, in particular, might be a great time to assess your systems and your structures around your business. If you're not sure where to start, doing some business housekeeping always gets my inspired creativity flowing. You can grab my free business checklist. It's the Online Entrepreneur Housekeeping Checklist, and it's full of monthly, weekly, quarterly, and yearly to-dos for your small business. Totally free. I will link you up. If you need more resources to help you be a more productive entrepreneur, you want to check out Pin Power Method. All members get access to our resource library of templates, checklists, and downloads to help you on your small business journey. Yes, Pin Power Method is a membership to learn about Pinterest marketing, designed for online entrepreneurs, but we all know marketing is only one piece of the success puzzle. I will link you up to learn more about Pin Power Method. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.
Want to know more about Pinterest marketing for your online business? Head over to pinpowermethod.com, the first Pinterest marketing membership designed for entrepreneurs. We'll catch you next time, Rockstar.